Welcome to the Musar video blog. We were studying last week some Musar, Mesillas Yesharim, and he talks about, we'll call it negativity. Now, before I tell you what he says, if I would ask someone, tell me, when you hear the word Ra, Ra is oftentimes translated as evil. I don't like that translation, or bad. I don't like that translation either, because both of those conjure up the image of something terrible, sinister type of thing, evil, whoa, that's like... So, I like the word Ra meaning negativity, but if I would say Ra, what's Ra? What is bad? Well, people would say, oh, a criminal, a serial killer, or things like that. Really images of really rotten, terrible people. Or certain acts they might describe that would be considered like really bad. Again, that's one of the reasons why I don't like the word evil, because it tends to talk in extremes. But if we use the word negativity, even if I would ask, tell me, what's negativity? So people might say, oh, I don't know, being selfish, punching someone in the face, talking bad, all kinds of answers. So I just want to share with you the answer of Mesillas Yesharim, Path of the Just. And he says, Ein Ra Gadol Michesron Hashleimus. There is no negativity worse than a lack of spiritual perfection. An interesting definition. Anything that moves us away from spiritual perfection is negative. That means there's all kinds of things that we might be doing. Anytime I have a bad thought, I say something, could be anything, right? The most minute thing, it's not terrible, but it is negativity. And he's telling us, ultimately, that's what real negativity is. If you're moving further away from God, if you're moving further away from holiness, if you're moving further away from devoting yourself to a spiritual life, of shooting for higher ideals, not being so into the physicality, not being so into the me, the selfishness, all that stuff, anything that moves you in the wrong direction, that's negativity. And that's the worst thing around. What could be worse than that? Not the way we're used to thinking, but if you can have this awareness that, when I do have these thoughts, when I do say these things to people, when I do fall short in certain things, it's not so bad. Well, in a way it is so bad. In a way it is, because ultimately what we want to do is we want to become better people on the inside, all the way. Connect to God, connect to holiness, change who we are. And anything that moves us in the wrong direction, that's negativity. But anything that moves us in the right direction, that's great. So the smallest little thing, we say something nice, we do something good, we have a beautiful thought, we appreciate all the things that there are to appreciate all the time, we get excited about things like that, that's moving us in the right direction. That's the greatest thing around. So if we can change our mindset just a drop and realize the importance of all these little things, we will have accomplished a lot. See you next time.